as one of his fans. I love Nnamdi so much. I love the late father, the Igwe. Nnamdi is from a rich background and is a England citizen. Not just England citizen. He's also Israel citizen. He's one of the Jewish members. So the American recognize Nnamdi so much. Not only American, all over the Jewish world. They know Nnamdi so much. But like I say, I will keep saying that I believe in Nnamdi, but I do not believe in his heart. Because every single man can change. But I'm not praying for any man to change, rather than Nnamdi to change. But we see how the case end. But when you come to Simon Ekpa, so many people are talking about Simon Ekpa. The government is only interested for him to come back to Nigeria, for Finland to brought him back. But it's not possible. A big country as Finland cannot extradite. You understand? Yes. Bring themselves so low to bring Ekpa to Nigeria. It's against international law. So Simon Ekpa is a military man. He's an ex-military. Finland ministry is an ex-military man. He's also a citizen of Finland, which some people did not know. So it will be very, very difficult to bring him back. But Nigeria government, they have so many evidence against him because they see him as one of the commander that lead the ESN to strike. They believe that ESN is a terrorist group, which they see, they have those video evidence, which Simon Ekpa keep commanding those troops to go against people, which Nigeria government label as a terrorist in Nigeria, which the IPOB. But I want to let everybody know today that Simon Ekpa can never be brought to Nigeria. Nnamdi made a mistake. But I will not blame Nnamdi because I'm also a traveler. I've traveled to another country before. Sometimes when you travel, they cannot take you straight to where you are going. So you have to board another flight. So that was the mistake that happened in the Nnamdi case. So I'm not going to blame Nnamdi. And all eyes was in Nnamdi. And there's also a spy monitoring Nnamdi, which Nnamdi did not know. But I want to assure every single body that Biafra will come. Biafra will come because I believe in Biafra. So whatever I believe, I go for it.
Why do you believe in Biafra? As some Nigerians, of course, are indifferent about Biafra. But events and history have shown that Nigeria is stuck in the wheel of motionless and despair. No progress, no development. Unfortunately, Nigerians are suffering. No social security, no amenities. Just as they are marking June 10th, some are protesting the unfortunate experience.
Thank you so much. I only have some seconds to go. But I want to tell you something today that why I believe in Biafra, because if we have Biafra, there will be peace. There will be peace. There will be no killing. All these terrorists stop year and year, we stop. And I want to tell every single man, not only Biafra. I did not believe in only Biafra. I believe in Oduduwa. I believe in Biafra. I believe in Arewa. Because once we have those things, every single region will develop and have peace. That is what all I have to say.
Finally, let's all look at the marginalization of the Igbos.
Yeah.
As you have it, Nnamdi himself echoed it as part of the reason for his agitation. Now, are you comfortable with the position? Because some people have even accused Govt that his 3R, reconciliation, reconstruction, and integration of the Igbos after the war, that he didn't do it. We have seen recently in the House of Senate where the project of light rail was not captured in the eastern part of the country. Are you comfortable with the level of marginalization of the Igbos in Nigeria?
I'm not support of that question you asked me, because if you check the record, we have Igbo who have been appointed Minister of Roads, Minister of Transportation. Are you listening to what I'm saying? So I do not believe that Igbos have been marginalized.
Okay, let me bring this question directly to you.
Yeah.
In the Senate recently, a senator from the southern part of the country stood up in the Halo chamber to raise an issue that in the whole of the southeast, there is no railway project and coming. And the only explanation the leadership of the Senate could give, no, it was House of Rep, could give was that they should wait for supplementary budgets. And even as we speak, supplementary budget have not been raised.
Okay. Your question you asked me now is very nice. Man, I want to tell you something. If the southeast they want that railway, let the Senate. We have so many senates from the southeast. Let them come together. Right now we have a Minister of Road and Housing. He's an Igbo man, Dave Umahi. So what are you telling me? We have a former Minister of Transportation, which is Amechi. What is his name? I wrote to me Amechi. You people should stop saying that Igbo people have been marginalized.
Now,
why are you saying those things?
Another one before I let you go.
Okay.
There is a video to this, even the first one. I probably have a video to that effect, where you can clearly see an Igbo man in the Halo chamber of the Senate. This time around, raising the issue that has to do with dam. That in some regions, you have 60-something billion being voted for dam. But in the last 12 years, that all the dam in that part of the country have not received any budgetary allocation. At the time he raised the issue, a senator from another region was cautioning him that he should be careful the way he raised issue of marginalization in the budget. And I want to get a reaction.
My brother, what you say now, we have been hearing about the budget.
I'll play the video for the viewers to watch, so that they compare your view and what the senator have said.
I want to say something. We've been marginalized as an Igbo. Normally, for what I believe, I don't believe in that area you are talking about. But when you come to that down, you are talking about the budget. Some people which they receive those budgets, what have they, how far have they gone far about the dam project? So for me, I do not believe in all those things. Let the Igbo Senate come together. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Let them come together and reason as an Igbo man. Then let them come to table and talk about it. Let them stop. One person cannot stand up in Senate House and be saying one particular thing.
So what you're saying that these politicians from the Eastern region are misrepresenting the interests of the people, even when they get there. They don't speak for the voice or the interests of the masses. This is fueling the agitation.
Like my brother, I want to tell you something. You see the Hausas, you see the Yorubas. Whatever they want, they go for it. That is why I say I believe in Biafra. The dam project you are talking about, how many Igbo have raised about this issue in Senate House?
But let me, for purpose of clarity,
yes,
the budgetary system, the way it's done,
yeah,
the president is the head of the executive.
Yes.
It's not that present the budget before the National Assembly.
Yes.
All the ministers of agencies will come up with their proposal,
yes,
in terms of the budgetary, whatever.
Yes.
At the end of the day, the presidency will screen and come up with the final appropriation.
Yes.
So the point here is, we have a senator from your zone complaining that his zone is marginalized. We have a House of Rep member from your zone complaining that his zone is marginalized in terms of light railway. Then in terms of dam, a senator from your region is complaining. I'm going to play his video for them to see what a senator is saying, and I'm going to allow them watch your view on your position. Are you comfortable, or are you saying the senator is not right to complain?
My brother, let the Senate. Like I always say this, we are not marginalized. It's people that feel that we are marginalized. As an Igbo man, what I believe is that we have these opportunities. As an Igbo man, the Senate are there. Let them come together and work together.
What's your definition of marginalization?
They see what I believe in marginalization is a particular area. They see them as nothing.
It's neglected.
It's neglected, and they see them as they are not part of Nigeria.
Is that not the situation on ground? Because even as we speak, let me even remind you of something. In Nigeria, when it comes to security, we have about 17 positions.
Yeah.
From the office of the National Security Advisor,
Yeah.
Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, Chief of Air Staff, Director of DSS, it's about 17.
Yeah.
Out of the 17, only one Igbo man, the Chief of Naval Staff, Ogala. And we have a constitution that says federal character. That when you give back a position, it must reflect the geographical spread. Are you comfortable with Igbos getting 1 out of 17? And we have 3 major ethnic groups?
I'm not comfortable, but why I'm not complaining. I want you to go back to wait, calm down. I want you to go back to General Buhari, our past president. He appointed the chief army staff was the Hausa man. House of Rep was the Hausa man. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Minister of Education was the Hausa man. Most of the key position was Hausa. So do not blame Tinubu. Tinubu is doing his best to appoint his people.
But could this equally be explained as marginalization?
For me.
Why are you avoiding marginalization? Why are you scared of?
Igbo man can still come to that position and still do the same thing.
But the question I'm asking is, it doesn't matter who does it. Is it not marginalization?
You see it as marginalization at the way you explain. For me, like what I told you, I do not believe in Nigeria, and I do not believe in our constitution. The constitution is there to make it equal right. Are you listening to what I'm saying? The constitution is there.
But why is it that Nnamdi Kanu is talking about marginalization and you are supporting Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes, that is why I say it's not everything that Nnamdi Kanu is saying that I support. But what I support in Nnamdi Kanu is Biafra. I do not support that constitution of a thing you are talking about. But I support Biafra because I know when we have that Biafra, there will be a concrete law in Biafra land that will guide the people.
How do you believe that the same politicians operating in Nigeria will not hijack that Biafra you are talking about?
No man can hijack Biafra because Biafra stands for Igbo people. No man born by a woman can hijack Biafra because his guide and built by the Igbo masses. So any man that tries to hijack Biafra will be banished and paid dearly.
Now the last question before I let you go. In Nigeria, there is no law guiding zoning the presidency.
Thank you.
But since 1999, when we started this national democracy, Obasanjo from the west here governed for 8 years. Jonathan from the south governed for 6 years. Buhari from the north governed for another 8 years. That is the north. And the power was supposed to come back to the south. The southwest that already had Obasanjo 8 years is now having a Tinubu. And Obi was in that election. Are you comfortable that the Igbos have not actually got the opportunity to govern Nigeria?
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm comfortable? Like my brother Nnamdi Kanu. Can you remember? There's a time Nnamdi Kanu said that he does not believe in any government. Exactly. He does not believe in any man that become the governor. He does not care. Like me, I'm not against Tinubu becoming president, but I'm against the hardship. Do you hear what I'm saying?
No, I'm particular about marginalization.
Wait now.
No, allow me directly.
Let me tell you.
You may choose not to answer the question.
I will answer you. I will answer you.
Now take the question.
Okay. Do you know why I do not believe in? They are saying we have been marginalized. Because I always tell you that Nigeria are not guided by their constitutional law. If the law is there, will not be marginalized. The law is not guide. The law is not there. So you will not tell me that Igbo people
that is not being respected.
Thank you. You cannot tell me that Igbo people have been marginalized when the law is not working.
Okay, who is to be blamed?
we have to blame the Nigerian, the government. That is why some people are saying that Igbo have been marginalized. Because why? The system is not working.
And you believe that the system is not working?
Yes. So there's
that system that is not working, that is not fair to everybody. Is that not marginalization?
It's not marginalization. Do you know why I say it's not marginalization? I think I have
to let you go.
No, you know why I say it's not marginalization? Because if our constitution work in this country, everything will be free and fair. So whatever you say here, I'm not going to blame you, because Igbo man become the first military head of state, and Igbo man become the first Senate president.
If I may ask, where are you from?
I'm from Enugu State.
Of course. Which local government?
I'm from Udi.
Where did you come to Lagos?
I was born in Lagos State.
Okay, no wonder. It's your mother that told you are an Igbo man.
My mother is an Igbo woman, a Yoruba woman.
Okay, now I'm not going to say Igbo.
Listen. I school in Enugu State. I born in Lagos State. Yeah, I did my primary. Wait, now let me explain to you.
Okay.
I did my primary school here, my secondary school here. Nice was my senior. Nice was my senior in CMS. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I serve in Enugu State. Are you listening to what I'm saying? So Igbo is part of me. Whether my mama say mama or not, Igbo have been part of me.
What I'm saying is, perhaps if your mother did not tell you, you could have known that you are an Igbo man.
Why?
Yes. What do you think about the Igbos not protesting?
There's no cause for Igbo man to celebrate for this independence, because if you look at what is happening now, Igbo have been deleted from Nigeria. Igbos are not, yes, Igbo have been deleted in Nigeria. If you see atrocity that is going on in the north, in the west here, the same thing. If half of it happen in the east, they will level them down with the collaboration with their governors. So for me, anything Igbo involved is only taking another shape entirely, and that's why I am part of it, that Igbo should not join any protest. You can see the NSAS protest where Omo and Barrister Deji said that they are the front runner of NSAS movement. But yet, they still put it in obedient head. Obu are obedient. They tap that Igbos are the obedient. That Igbos are the one that instigated the NSAS movement in Lagos. Even the DSS accused Nnamdi Kanu about the NSAS movement in Lagos. That Nnamdi Kanu was the one that championed NSAS. How will you? And they don't have any evidence to back it up. So for me, the Igbos did not go out for protest. Is the best decision they can take.
But we saw the DSS boss said that it's not DSS that arrested Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. But now it has really gone controversy this morning again. And for the last time, the boss are asking, DSS said, no be we arrest Kanu from Kenya. But the question is that who arrested Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya?
No, the truth of the matter is that you know that the DSS under Buhari government that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya is not this new DSS. So for me, many people will say, but they are the same body. Yes, of course. The man that was in charge then should be bring. And that's why I keep saying that Buhari, Malami, Lai Mohammed, the former DSS, need to be tried in the court of law. Let them come and explain in the court how they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. He was being blindfolded. There is a video that have exposed the shenanigans out of Malami, where Malami was telling Nigerians and the world that Nnamdi Kanu was being found with weapons. This dangerous weapon in Kenya. So he should be in the best position to tell the court how Nnamdi Kanu was being brought to Nigeria. And at the end of it all, this new DSS said there's no harms. They found it with Nnamdi Kanu. Can't you see that intentionally these people are just wicked these people? Buhari came in to unleash his anger against Igbos, and he used Nnamdi Kanu to be a scapegoat. But unknown to him that Buhari advertised Biafra to the world without collecting a dime. Today, the world have recognized the Biafra struggle. So for me, Nnamdi Kanu have carried the cross. What left is the crown. And Biafrans, I've said the time without number, nobody can kill Biafra. Biafra is a spirit, Biafra is an ideology. The more you are trying to kill it, the more they will be rising. And that's the case of what we are seeing today.
Let's look at this possible scenario. Yesterday, June 12 celebration, Yoruba or all Nigeria celebrated MKO Abiola. But Igbos are asking, where is the place of our brother? I'm talking about Mr. Ofwewosu, the man who tried to keep on announcing the result even under pressure. Where is the place of Ofwewosu in all this?
That's why I told you that Igbo have been deleted, the one who started the beginning of this century. That despite the treasure from Abacha, then the INEC chairman, which is Afri Wotu you just made mention, see how the courage, the audacity, it was measuring the results. But today, as we speak, the 2015 election, the election that produced Buhari, which Jega did, if we are to be Igbo man that is the INEC chairman, what will have become of him? Maybe by now they will apply him. The last election here, that Yakubu collect billions of naira to conduct a promised Nigeria that is going to transfer, it's going to transmit the elections, they transmit rep, they transmit the Senate. When it got to president where Igbo man will shine, they shot the server down. They tell you that it's glitch. The same thing they did in this jam that just got. It's to tell you that Igbo are not part of Nigeria. But the most shocking part of it is that why are they holding the Igbos not to go? Allow Igbo to go. Igbo are just 5 states in number. In 5 states, minus 5 states out of 36 states, we still have how many? We still have